So the main event UFC 299 is going to be Marlon Vera versus Sean O'Malley for the UFC Bantamweight Championship. I'm going to give you guys my official prediction. Before I get into it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But let's go ahead and get right into the breakdown, the fight breakdown, and my prediction. I believe that this fight is definitely closer than what a lot of people think. I do give Marlon Chito Vera a chance. Even though I'm not a big fan of Marlon Vera at all, I really do believe that he is massively overrated. I still can't deny that he has insane power and that he can put away Sean O'Malley and become the Bantamweight champion. Every single UFC pay-per-views thus far, I know it's only been 2, the main event, the title has changed hands. We can't deny that that has happened. You know, we have gotten 3 new UFC champions this year in 2024. There could be a 4th. But I don't think Marlon Chito Vera is going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. I think Sean O'Malley is just way too good for that to happen. I think that he knows that Marlon Vera has a lot of power. And one thing about Sean O'Malley that is so great about him is his movement. His movement around the cage is better than a lot of people in the UFC. I think that he is definitely not going to try and knock out Marlon Vera. Actually, there is a possibility that he will try to. He's definitely going to try and land some big-time shots. But trying to knock out Marlon Vera is going to be a tough task to do because that man has a granite chin. He does. I mean, it is so impossible to even make this guy bleed. It is unbelievable. I mean, he doesn't even have a mark on his face after a fight. It's absolutely fucking insane. I don't even know how the fuck you fight a guy like Marlon Vera because it's insane how durable he is. But here's the biggest problem with Marlon. It's the output. His output hurts him more than anything when it comes to his overall fight game. I think his output is what's going to hurt him in this fight. The fact that Marlon doesn't throw all that much is what's going to hurt him. I think that later on he's going to get desperate and overzealous and he's going to start throwing. But I feel like it will be too little too late. And Sean O'Malley, I understand this is going to be the first time Sean O'Malley goes 5 rounds. I think that this is going to be a decision victory for Sean O'Malley. But I still believe that O'Malley's going to be able to manage his gas tank for the most part, I believe. I think that he's obviously going to throw out the jab. He's going to throw out a bunch of leg kicks. And he's just going to circle the cage. It's going to be similar to how Ian Gary fought Jeff Neal. Where he was kind of circling the cage a little bit. Pretty much not trying to let Marlon get close at all. You know, I think that O'Malley's just going to kind of do the same thing that Ian Gary did to Jeff Neal when he fought him. The first round is pretty much going to be mostly a Sean O'Malley round. I think O'Malley's going to pretty much just throw the jab out there. I think he's going to throw some leg kicks. I think Chito's going to be very stagnant. He might throw a few shots in there, might throw a few leg kicks. But overall, I think O'Malley's going to have more output in that first round, and he's going to win the first round of the fight. I think that O'Malley's going to just do just enough for him to win the first round. The second round, I think O'Malley is going to pretty much do similar to what he does. Maybe a little bit more output. Maybe he'll start throwing some right hands. Maybe he'll start actually throwing some knockout blows, but it's still not going to phase Marlon all that much. I think Marlon later on in the round is going to be now then throwing a whole lot more. I think he's going to be like, okay, I need to start trying to win this fight. But I still think it's too much for Marlon, and I think he's going to lose the second round to Sean O'Malley. I think the first 2 rounds are going to be very similar, where O'Malley's going to circle the cage. He's going to throw some leg kicks. He's going to throw the jab. He might throw to the body, some body kicks here and there. And I think this fight is going to be standing pretty much throughout the entirety of the fight. I don't think that these guys are going to grapple with each other at all. I think it's just going to be mostly standing and pretty much like a kickboxing fight for the most part. And O'Malley's going to get the better of these exchanges. In the third round, I think that's when Chito starts to kind of get some, you know, he's more alert. He's going to be like, okay, I think I might be down the first 2 rounds. I need to start throwing now. I need to start actually landing some shots. And I think this will be the closest round of the entire fight. I think this will be a very close round. And I can definitely see in that third round, Chito stealing the round from O'Malley and making it 2-1. I think O'Malley is going to be more preserved. I think he doesn't want to gas out because this is the first time that that O'Malley's going to go 5 rounds, I believe, in his career. And he knows that, that he could probably afford to give this round to Chito, probably kind of gas out Chito. Maybe Chito's going to be a little overzealous, going to be throwing a little crazy. There could be moments where O'Malley could land a really nice counter on Chito Vera. But I feel like he doesn't want to throw in the pocket with a guy like Chito Vera. Like, you don't want... Listen, Chito has a lot of power. Chito can knock out, right? I believe that Chito can knock out O'Malley. I don't think O'Malley can knock out Chito. I don't think he's going to knock out Chito, to be honest with you. I'll be shocked if O'Malley wins by knockout. I'll be highly shocked. If anything, it is definitely going to be Chito knocking out O'Malley and catching him with something. And I can definitely see that happening in the 3rd round. There could be a moment in the 3rd round where O'Malley gets a little overzealous. Maybe, he starts throwing with Chito at the end, and maybe he gets caught. I don't think it knocks him out, but I think he gets caught at some point in time. And that can definitely happen at any point in this fight. One thing about Chito is that he finds a way to get a knockout when he's losing a fight. He did that against Dominic Cruz. He did that pretty much throughout the Rob Font fight, where he was able to get a knockdown in pretty much every single round and pretty much win every single round because of that. And I can definitely see that happen for Marlon. But here's the problem. I think that the gas tank of Marlon, I think it's okay, but I still believe is that the output of Chito is not all that great. I mean, when you saw... I look back at this fight between Marlon Vera and Corey Sandhagen. His output did not change at all. And I understand that this is a lot different. This is for a title fight. But how much different is it going to be for Marlon Vera for his output to change? I mean, listen, it is a title fight. And I think out of anything, he wants to knock out. He wants to knock out Sean O'Malley cold. He wants to knock him out. He wants to beat him for a second time and have that, upper edge on O'Malley. But I feel like O'Malley is going to be super elusive in this fight. And I don't think he's going to want to play around with a guy like Chito Vera. He knows that Marlon is a problem in this division. He knows that Marlon can definitely put him out. So I don't think he's going to put himself out there. But I do believe that Chito does enough to win round 3. Round 4, I think O'Malley gets back into control. I think he throws a little bit more than he did in the 3rd round. And I think he wins round 4 pretty comfortably, a 10-9 round. And I think this is when Chito, in the final round, he starts to kind of get a little desperate. He knows that I think he might be down 3 rounds to 1. And he unloads the gas tank in that final round. I think O'Malley loses the final round, but it's still 48-47 going for Sean O'Malley. And I think O'Malley wins by unanimous decision. I can definitely see a 49-46 for sure going in O'Malley's way as well. I can definitely see him win majority of the rounds. Maybe the first 4 rounds he wins, and then maybe Chito wins the final rounds. 50-45, I don't think it's a 50-45. I don't think it's a complete shutout for Chito. I think Chito definitely wins 1 or 2 rounds. But I'm going to go with my safe bet, 48-47, for Sean O'Malley, and he wins this fight. I think, in my opinion, I don't think O'Malley gets caught with something big by Chito. I think a lot of people probably expect that to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I believe the majority of the people think Sean O'Malley's going to win. Let me take that back. I think a lot of people believe that O'Malley will win this fight. Let's just say that right now. But definitely, I think a lot of people think that Chito can definitely pull it off and beat O'Malley. A lot of people are starting to dislike O'Malley, and a lot of people want to see him get knocked out. But I believe that is not going to happen. I think that O'Malley's smart enough to not throw and get reckless, and he's going to play it mostly safe for the most part. He's going to go throw a good amount of jabs. He's going to make sure that he wins and wins and beats him on points. He beats Chito Vera on points. So that's how I believe the fight will go. And yeah, O'Malley will still be the champion going out of UFC 299. But that's pretty much it. That is my prediction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Peace out.